You're listening to Daventry Radio, connecting your community.
Thanks to the permission of Charles Chipperfield, I was given the chance to go behind the scenes of his world-renowned circus and meet the people who make it come alive. When I first saw the big top pitched on the grounds of the Daventry Rugby Club, it looked exactly how I imagined it to be. A huge, colourful, Victorian-style marquee pointing up to the sky, surrounded by a circle of trailers, caravans and trucks. Despite it was a dull grey morning and all the seats inside were empty, and the only sound I could hear was the sound of generators steadily humming around the circus tent, the atmosphere still managed to captivate me, intrigue me, and filled the air with magical promises. Mr. Chipperfield greeted me at the entrance and introduced me to some of the performers, who, at this early time of the day, were just dressed in their normal clothes. Later they would transform themselves for their performances. But even without their costumes on, they were a fascinating group of people, an international community, some of whom had come from as far away as Russia and Hungary. I first spoke to the ringmaster, 26-year-old Liam. He was born closer to home in the city of Birmingham. He told me how he got into the circus lifestyle.
Well, I started circus 7 years ago as a flying trapeze artist, and then I went through as a flying trapeze artist, and now, I'm the ringmaster. I moved to live with my girlfriend and fell into working with Charles.
And how did you become the ringmaster of this circus?
Well, it was kind of by chance, really. They needed a ringmaster at the start of this season, and I was here living with my girlfriend. So they asked me, and I gave it a go, and here I am, yeah.
And what does the ringmaster do?
I present the show, so I make sure, all the audience are aware of the safety features we have around the show. I present all the artists, make sure that they get the applause that they deserve, Yeah, generally just guide the audience through the show.
Are you in the traditional vein of the ringmaster?
Yeah.
Do you wear a top hat and all that sort of thing?
No, I don't wear a top hat, but I wear a long tail coat, shiny shoes, and with the dark trousers.
Have you worked for other circuses?
Yeah, I've worked for many other circuses all over the world.
Have you given up the flying trapeze?
Yeah, I have.
May I ask why?
For my girlfriend.
His girlfriend and fellow circus performer, Kayla, was born in Spain. She'd told me about what her act involved.
I perform hula hoops, so I work like choreography with hula hoops, work with fire, and I have like a dynamic choreography.
How long have you been doing that for?
Well, I was born in circus. My parents are 11 generations in circus, so I'm the 12th. And I started to do hula hoops when I was 4 years old. And since then, I did many acts, like aerial hoop, aerial silks, but hula hoops is my passion.
How do you mentally prepare yourself for a show?
I guess I'm used to it. I don't know. Since I was very small, I perform in the ring, so I don't know.
You never get nervous?
Not really. Well, sometimes I do. Like, you always get a little bit nervous, but I don't know. For me, it's like normal. It's like waking up and brushing my teeth.
Tell me, what is it like day to day being a circus performer? What's your routine throughout the day?
Well, I wake up in the morning about 9, 10. You practice a little bit, food with family. We go out to town until show time. Then an hour before the show, makeup, get ready with the costumes, and coming back stage.
What would you be doing if you weren't a circus performer, do you think?
Wow, I don't know. I have no idea. I think I will be useless in anything else.
Her parents, Ramachi and Kayla, are the clowns of the circus. Liam explained that Ramachi is part of a long family tradition of clowns.
Well, Ramachi's dad was a clown, his granddad was a clown, his great-granddad was a clown. If you look through the generations, there's generations and generations of Ramachi clowns. So it's been passed down, So he used to work the clowns. He has 4 brothers, so he used to work traditional clowning with his brothers. They used to work a trapeze act together as well. So obviously it's been passed down through the family that, everyone as far as you look has been a clown in his family.
Describe the act to me. What sort of things do you get up to as clowns?
Well, as the clowns, it's It's general mischief, you know, like just different things that they work with water, they work with audience participation, many different things, you know, just to get the audience laughing, you know, like to get them on the brighter side of life.
Naturally, I had to ask, how do they feel about the recent reports of what the media have described as killer clown sightings?
Very bad, really very bad, because this is not nice for us, because we are a lovely clown, not only us, plenty, and for these crazy people, because really for me it's crazy, it's our job, our life, make dirty, and this is not nice, because we love the kids, and now for these people, all the kids have scared about the clown. This is not nice.
Katia comes all the way from Italy. She performs with a freestanding ladder. Liam explained the nature of the act.
It's a ladder that she'll balance on. So she balances and does different tricks on top of the ladder, juggles while she's on top of it. So it's something that I'm sure many people have tried to do at some point. They've had a ladder leant against the wall and then they've tried to balance on it on their own, and I'm sure they've fallen off pretty quickly.
How many years has it taken to perfect that art?
Quanto anni tu pratica
La scala?
Sì.
13 anni.
13 years.
And is it ever dangerous, this act?
Yeah. Ta peligroso?
Abbastanza, sì. Che ti fai male?
Yeah, a lot. Because there's many tricks that she works high, so she could, if she fall, yeah, it'd be very dangerous, yeah.
Have you ever been injured while performing the act or training for it?
Si ti ha affacciato una cascata e ti ha hecho male.
Ho voglia? Mi sono rotta mezza. Sì,
Before,
sì,
yeah.
sì, è successo.
I interviewed Daniel, one of the members of a group of flying trapeze artists from Hungary called the Flying Weiss Juniors, currently the only act of its type in England. What made you want to join the circus?
Perché te ha deciso lavorare in circo?
Ho deciso perché mi è piaciuto a girare il mondo, un bel lavoro.
When he
Mi
was
piace
small,
sempre
his
fare
passion was to
l'acrobata.
see around the world and to see all the world, and he wanted to become an acrobatic, so he ended up making flying trapeze.
And what do you think you would be doing if you weren't performing for the
Che
circus?
pensa che stava facendo se non lavorava nel circo?
Non lo so, non ho proprio idea, mi piace fare il circo.
He don't even think about it. He just loves circus.
Alex, a juggler from Russia, is a juggler extraordinaire.
I working both in jungling and Kuba manipulation.
Could you explain that a bit? What does that involve?
Both in jungling, and this is with the balls. Make a juggling. Normally they making the up, but this is different, making the down.
What got you into the circus lifestyle?
This is from family. My dad was from the circus school, and it's coming like a generation family.
It's an unusual lifestyle. Would you agree with that?
I'm happy. Yeah,
But it's a happy one.
yeah.
But it's hard work.
Yeah, it's very hard work in the beginning. In the beginning, because need all the time practice, make you act the professional, you know. And after, just find good contracts and work, good. He take the money. He very much.
Do you ever get nervous?
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes.
What about, particularly? What the audience will think, or that something might go wrong with your act?
Yeah, sometimes nervous. Sometimes when it's much people, or I don't know, maybe some special people in the public, or sometimes a little bit nervous, because you like to work. It's going everything perfect, and this sometimes don't work.
I managed to get an interview with the wife of Charles Chipperfield, Rebecca. She told me about the history of the circus.
Well, Chipperfields have been around in the UK for many, many years. It's a household name. Each year we provide top quality performances, very, very good artists. This year we have absolutely a fantastic crowd. We have flying trapeze, wheel of death, juggling, hula hoop. Oh, there's so much entertainment, and it's good old-fashioned family entertainment.
You say old-fashioned, but how has the circus changed over the years?
It's changed quite a lot, actually, because obviously people's expectations are more than they were many years ago, because you have the television, and what they see on the television is sometimes what they want to come and see down here, and we feel we give them that. We feel we give them fantastic entertainment, good value for money, and we're having some fantastic reviews. So obviously what we're doing is definitely going down the right road.
And what traditions do you still continue?
We still have the good family entertainment. That's the tradition. That is where we're coming from. At the end of the show, our clowns and our artists will go out and thank the people for coming, because we really appreciate, and we think that good old-fashioned entertainment in a modern area with a modern twist to it is what people really want.
And what traditions have fallen out of fashion?
Tradition, animals really has gone from the circus. Obviously things move on. People want different things, people expect different things, and as a business and a company, we have to move forward with the times as well.
Now, all the performers are from different parts of the world.
Mm-hmm.
You must be bilingual?
No, unfortunately not. The main language here is English, and if at the start of the season sometimes they can't speak very much English, it's very, very broken, but we have clowns that have been here with us for years, and they'll translate a little bit, and we all get on well, and by the end of the season they tend to do a little bit more.
Most of them sort of permanent employees of yours, or do some of them go off one season and go to another circus the next, or do they have a sort of independent career of their own? Or?
Yeah, well, normally the artists that we have here will stay with us for 2 years, and that's purely because after the second year we have to have a different performance, because we do visit some of the same sites, so obviously then we bring a new show every time we visit.
Okay, do you perform?
Not anymore.
Not
In
anymore?
my heyday, but not anymore.
What did you used to do?
Yes, so my family used to do a juggling act, we did magic act, I also did freestanding ladder, did ring mistress for quite a few years, but now I tend to take a back seat and go more for the administration side.
What is it like being brought up in the circus lifestyle? Because it's a wee bit unorthodox.
Mm-hmm.
What was it like continuing this dynasty? Did you have any kind of reticence about it?
No, I think it's a fantastic life to be in. You get to see so many different parts of the country that many people won't see. We've got a great family atmosphere here. Everybody gets on well. With regard to school, all the younger members, they go to boarding school or go home to a residence school. So obviously they're schooled all the way up. And I think it's a great life, a really great life.
Okay. How long does it take to set all this up when you arrive somewhere?
Normally we start setting up around about sort of 7 o'clock in the morning. We'll get the main poles up, and then everybody stops for breakfast, and then carry on again, and we're finished probably 6-7 hours. It's all complete.
And your last show is on Monday?
It is.
Where do you go from there?
We all go home. That's the end of our season. We are actually taking the circus to Malta for the Christmas period. So we all go home, refresh a little bit, and then we all fly out to Malta for opening day on Christmas Eve.
Lovely.
No
Thank
problem.
you very much.
It's all right.
If you'd like to see the Charles Chipperfield Circus, it's not too late to book a ticket. There will be a matinee performance at 2 p.m, 5 p.m, and a performance in the evening at 7:30 tonight. Tomorrow there will be 2 performances, one at 2 p.m. and 4 p.m, and on Monday there will be a performance at 5 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Tickets for the show can be booked by calling 075 003 65231. Tickets can also be booked at the site of the rugby club, which is open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.